Very passable, that. Very passable bit of merlot.
Nothing like a good drink, eh, Josiah?
You're right there, Obadiah.
Who would have thought it? 20 years ago, we'd be sitting here, drinking, eh? In them days, we was lucky to have the price of some skins and an eighth of gear.
A tenth?
Without roach.
Or skins.
Or gear. We never had any skins. We used to have to score a hit out of a rolled up newspaper.
The best we could do was to get mashed on a piece of damp cloth.
But you know, we were happier in those days, though we were high.
Because we were high. My old dad used to say to me, heaven lives in all of us. I'm the king of the radiator people. Oh God, I fancy a Twix.
And he was right.
I was right, and he was right I as well. I was happier then, and I was baked constantly. We used to scrape the oils in this tiny little bong and wake up on the roof.
Bongs?
Aye.
You were lame. We used to live off 3 chillums made out of a goat's skull. All 26 of us. No Kit Kats. Half my brain was missing. And we were all huddled together in one corner of our Ipswich bedsit for fear of falling.
Hey, you were lightweight. Now you have to smoke in corridor.
Oh, we used to dream of smoking in a corridor. Would have been chill-out room to us. We used to take hits off an old water tank on a rubbish tip. We come down every morning by having to watch a rotten fish documentary on Channel 4.
Well, I say bong, it was only a hole in a sheet of tarpaulin, but it was bong to us.
We were evicted from reality so often that the holes in our 5 remaining brain cells told us we had to go and live in a lake.
We're lucky to have a brain cell. There were 150 of us convinced that we were a shoebox in the middle of the road. Cardboard box.
Aye.
Lightweight. For 3 months, we were so mashed, we believed we were a paper bag in a septic tank. We used to have to get stoned at 6 in the morning, convinced we were a paper bag, eat half a ton of Kit Kats, go dancing down Mill, the northern-themed nightclub, for 14 hours solid week in, week out, and when we got home, our brains exploded and we thrash about in our sleep till we had to wrap our heads in a belt.
Pa! Not only did we think we were a lake, but also I believed I was 6 o'clock in the morning. We would eat a handful of deep-fried Mars bar burgers, dance 20 hours a day at Mill, the northern-themed nightclub, for 30 days a month, come home, come down, and a random prostitute would thrash us to sleep with a broken bottle if we were lucky.
Well, of course, we really would party. We were so out of it, we used to think we were a dozen show boxes at 12 o'clock at night and half a dozen at 6. We'd get kicks out of licking toad clean with tongue. We'd have 2 bits of brain cell that worked 24 hours a day while we danced at Mill, the northern-themed nightclub, every night for 4 years. Then we'd go home and our dad would slice us in 2 with bread knife.
Right. To get off in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, half an hour before I went to bed, we'd neck a river of Red Bull acid, dance 29 hours a day down Mill, the northern-themed nightclub, and pay mill owners for permission to come down. Then, when we got home, our dad and our mum would dance about on our brains singing Hallelujah by the Happy Mondays. And you try and tell the young people of today that, and they won't believe you.
Because they're all on
drugs.